I get this a lot. People come in and they'll say, well, you know, our credit is good, this is fine, that's fine, everything's fine. And we've saved up. And I say, oh, how much have you saved? And they go, well, I have $5,000 in the bank.
That's the hardest piece of saving money. That's the biggest thing that I see. People come in and they have decent jobs, they've got their credit together, everything, but by the time they pay all their bills at the end of the month, especially if it's a young family and they've got daycare and everything else, there's not a lot left over to put in a savings account. So they've come in with $5,000, they're actually doing pretty well. So we start talking about the fact that there are programs with less money down, there's programs with zero down still, depending where you want to buy, what your income is, if you qualify, all of that. And we start talking about that you can get money from the seller. You can get seller contributions back towards your closing costs. You can get gift money. You know, sometimes you have to put it out there to mom and dad and whomever that you're looking. You'd love to buy a house, but your one piece is you're having trouble saving the money. I am amazed how many times folks come back to me and go, I mentioned it at dinner last Sunday, and my father said, oh, you've done your homework, you've done some research, and they could say, yeah, we've met with the mortgage lender, we've done the, they're happy to see that you've done some of the work. If that's the only piece that you need, many of them would rather give the money now and gift it to you to help you and be able to see you enjoy it and doing something now rather than down the road.
Is gifted money the same as saved money?
No. No. Gifted money is like a windfall. So depending on the program, they can look at them very differently. Saved money is your very own hard-earned saved funds. And we look back at your bank statements for the last couple of months to make sure that that money's been in your account and that it makes sense that you could save that kind of money. Now, with that said, somebody could have been gifted money 2 years ago, put it in their savings account, and they've left it there. We wouldn't know. It's your money then. But the big thing that even if an underwriter knew, they'd go, yeah, but they left it in their account and they haven't spent it on crazy things. That shows something.
So the 5,000, is that is that enough to start a conversation?
It can be. It can be, and it can start a conversation. And oftentimes, when we're in this process, we may not be looking at pre-approval today, but it might be, and I call it exploratory surgery. You know, because people call up and go, I don't know if I can do. I was talking to my friend, and she just bought a house, and she used you, and can I just come in and? This is a huge process. So very often it's come in, bring me your stuff, and let's just talk. Let's just start looking. So it might be they have 5,000 and they need 6 or they need 7. So I send them back and go, spend the next 6 months or so saving as much as you can. And when folks really look at what they spend, when they have a goal, and this is something that the local home ownership center has folks do, is write down everything you spend for a month. Look at the things that you might not spend if you knew tomorrow you could have a house of your own. You know, Starbucks, I love you, but $3 or $4 a day adds up fast. So when people have a goal and you start packing your lunch and you start doing all those things that you will do when you become a homeowner because that budget's a lot tighter, it's amazing how they can save that money. So it might not be that they're ready today, but we can make a plan as to when they can be.